Speaking of progression, Candace, where did Tobias go to school again?
Tennessee.
All right. Is he an all-star?
That orange.
Is he an all-star this year in the West? Because he's put up all-star-like numbers past couple of years in his career, has not been an all-star.
Absolutely. And I think that the team's wins are what's going to definitely define him as an all-star. I think we'd be crazy to leave him off the team now. But his improvement these last 4 years, I mean, he's steadily improved, averaged 14.7, 16, then 18, now 21.7 from points per game. But just his ability to score, he improved his three-point shooting, was in the three-point contest last year at the All-Star game. But you saw at the end of the last season where they narrowly missed the playoffs that the team was coming together, that Doc had their attention and that they were playing as one. And I think once you play as one and you have a bunch of blue-collar players, the one that has emerged has been Tobias. I mean, he's been traded 3 times, hasn't really been able to fit into a system for a number of years, and has now finally got that chance with Doc Rivers and the Clippers.
Yeah, I remember talking with Doc about him last year, and he said, you know, before the trade, they didn't know that he was as good as he actually. They thought he would be a good player, but he was better than they thought he would be. And I think what Candace talked about, like when you get selected to the All-Star game, it's either going to be a team award or you're just going to be a superstar caliber player that has to be on a team, right? So, like, he's deserving. He's proven to be one of the better players in our league. But him making it is going to be a direct reflection of how good his team has been. Right now, the Clippers are a 1 seed, okay? There's no way they're going to be a 1 seed at the break and he not be an all-star. That ain't going to happen. So if they continue, even if they're like a 2-3 seed, I think he's going to be a lock to be in the game. And that's how it should be, because ultimately we're in the business of winning. And you've never seen a team that was a 1 seed or a 2 seed not represented in the All-Star game. And so I think he's got a chance. I tell you, Danilo Gallinari's also played terrific basketball for him. But to me, they're the deepest team in the league. They share it, they space it. You know, he's also, I think, averaging a career high in rebounds. So they're having an incredible start to their season. And I tell you what, they're a hard team to play against because they don't have anything you can focus on or try to take away. And then you bring Lou Williams off the bench, who was a conversationalist for an All-Star last year, right, with how well he was coming off the bench. So the Clippers are the hot thing in L.A. right now, even with LeBron being there. Well, maybe that's not true. But,
yeah, it was like chill.
But they are pretty hot. They are pretty hot.
All right, this is a contract year for Tobias. That matters, right? Because he's eligible to earn a max offer from L.A., 5 years, $188 million, right? If he leaves the Clippers, it's 4 years, $145. So is he going to be in L.A. for a long time?
We speak about what you want to build around, and you look at the culture of a Golden State Warriors. Not comparing him to a Steph Curry because, you know, obviously he's changed the way the game is played, but just from the standpoint of a guy that goes back every offseason and wants to improve, a guy that is a good guy, a good teammate, you want to build around that. And so I think from a Clippers standpoint, why wouldn't you want to build around somebody that has added defense? I mean, he spoke about what he wanted to improve on in the offseason and the type of guys that they've attracted. I mean, I definitely think that you build around a Tobias Harris.
Yeah, so you agree that he'll be in L.A.?
Well, I don't know. That I don't know. It may not be a matter of whether or not they want him in L.A. I think they do want him. But, you know, there are going to be some suitors for Tobias Harris this coming off season.
Certainly. Well, Monday on NBA.